Elvis, how would you describe Adrian as a teammate? How much did he mean to you? Can you just talk a little about this whole situation today, what it means to you to see a guy who you care a lot about getting this honor?
It means a lot, man. I've seen Adrian kind of like a big brother for me. He's been my mentor, still being my mentor so far. But, kind of like family. I'm so excited. He's still, I played with him for 8 years, so I knew back then that he was going to be a Hall of Fame. I think he's being too humble right now, but we all knew that he was going to be there if he stayed healthy, and he was able to stay healthy. So, right now, I got no words. We've been talking for like 2 weeks into this point, and I keep telling him, like, it's going to happen, like, and the time is going to, those days going to go by really fast, and he was like, yeah, don't talk to me about it. Like, I don't even want to think about it, but I think he knew. I think he knew about it, and was super excited, man. I can't wait until July. I'm gonna do whatever is possible moving forward in my next contract to be part, to be there that day. But I think that, it's just an amazing feeling, play with somebody or have so many memories and go through my journey. And now him going to the Hall of Fame to Cooperstown it's very mind blowing.
We saw so many interactions between you and him on the field. We know there was stuff off the field. Any of them stand out? What's one of your favorite memories and one of your favorite interactions with him?
It's hard to say one, man. It was pretty much every day. It was something new. I mean, from pop-ups to like just being in the dugout. Like, I'm very sorry for you guys weren't able to hear what we were talking, but it was like a, like a series pretty much. For 8 years. It was a lot of fun on the field, off the field. I mean, he was in my wedding. I'm ages, stepfather pretty much, godfather. So we always trying to make trips, with our wife and just maintain this relationship, kind of like a nice bromance, we talk about it. But it's just fun, man. I mean, I'm very excited for him and everything that we went through in the field. I still miss that. That's the toughest part for me playing still. Having him next to me is, it gets me sad. But at the same time, I know he's still pulling for me and we talk every single day. But, today is about him and, very glad that he's going through that.
But you like playing that role of annoying little brother.
Oh, I love it, man. It's not as fun because I'm in the other side of the movie now. I'm the older in the team, so now I got all the guys to be annoying to me. But yeah, man, I love it. I mean, it was just so much fun until this day. I still hate it, so I'm gonna keep doing it as long as we're alive.
Elvis, he joined in 2011. How quickly did it take you all to become big brother, little brother?
I think not even a week, man. I think since first day it's been training. I mean, we were, our locker was next to each other. And for sure, the previous year, when he was in Seattle, we got to talk to him when I was in third. And then when he was in Boston, we were in the All-Star game together. And I was able to talk to him and get close to him. So when he got to Texas, it was literally like the first week, it just happened. It was just like automatically, like our personality, kind of like they're very similar. And for me, it was just, he will show me the way. I see him and he was like, see myself in the future, I wish I was that talented, but he was just that way. And he always been so nice since day one for me. He wanted me to be the best. That's why you guys saw him sometimes so mad at me because he always, kind of like a big brother, always trying to make me be the best, my best version. And he's still until this day. So, it was just so many great memories, and I'm just so happy, for him right now.
Elvis, you got to be here for his entire tenure. You heard him just talk about figuring out his swing during his time here. What was your vantage point like seeing his transformation into a Hall of Fame player, and maybe parts of that people don't know about or didn't really get a chance to see?
Yeah, he really did. I mean, we all knew, especially the year before when he was in Boston, he had a monster year. And I remember I was back in Venezuela playing winter ball when I saw that we got Adrian. I was like, oh my God, like we're back in the World Series because you knew what kind of player he was and what he can bring for the team. So, the points that he's mentioned about him being able to come here and not being the guy, because I mean at that point, we had Michael, we had Josh, Nelson, so many weapons and great hitters in our team. So I think it helped him to just relax, enjoy the game, and when you have that much talent and that much experience, and you able to relax and be in a good environment, I mean, Hall of Fame, that was his destiny, and very happy. Not just me, I think all of his teammates and the people that know him, very happy because we know Adrian not just as a player, we know him as a human being, and I always say, he's a better human being than a player, and that's very hard, to say that.
Elvis,
All right, guys, we gotta do one more. Gotta get Michael in here.
Elvis, he talked about, Adrian talked about how much he was able to show more of his joy for the game after he came here. Do you feel like you were the one that might have drawn that out of him the most?
No, that'd be very selfish of me, like I said, I think it was a group effort, like I say. I mean, for sure, I was on my 20s, I was a lot of fun, it's a lot of energy, but, Michael was there, he was our leader when Adrian came here. Ian was killing the league, Josh being an MVP, Superman, Nelson, then Napoli. It wasn't me. It'd be selfish if I say it was me. I just did my part, just being annoying, just trying to make everything easier for them. When you're a rookie, that's your job. And so for me, it was just that, like bring happiness, getting a good clubhouse atmosphere. And so now it'd be very selfish for me to say it was me. I just did my part, but I think the team that we had, it was just unbelievable.
Elvis, en esta cámara muy rápido, ¿qué significa para ti haber visto a tu amigo, hermano, como tú dices, ser incluido en el Salón de la Fama?
Súper feliz. En realidad tengo hasta más emoción que él. Yo pienso que él ha sido bien humilde hoy de hablar que él nunca pensó que era un Hall de la Fama, pero lo que jugamos con él sabíamos de hace años, antes que se retirara, que los números estaban ahí y especialmente llegar a los 3,000 hits ya lo iba a hacer un inmortal. Así que feliz por él, se lo merece. Es una persona que yo pienso que él es mejor ser humano que pelotero y para la carrera que él tuvo, ¿sabes? Son palabras grandes, pero contento. A él, a su familia, los conozco y como prácticamente hermano mayor, súper contento de todo lo que está viviendo de aquí en adelante y se lo merece.
Otro latino, ¿no? Que llega a ese sueño. Háblame rapidito de eso, por favor.
Sí, no somos muchos los latinos en Cooperstown, así que tener a Adrián en ese salón, súper feliz. Para mí como latino son ídolos para nosotros y para el futuro que viene también. Él es una leyenda viviente y así que se lo merece y esperamos que tenga muchos mejores frutos en el futuro.
Thank you, Elvis.
All right. Take care, guys.